spot, and you know I'm steady blazing.
Everybody sleep, man.
Cancer, how you doing? So I've took it and I've gone. I have took it and gone. It's like I'm taking that and I'm running with it. So some of you could be dealing with a 7 or another Cancerian, but it's like I've gone, I've took the whole lot. So I mean, unless someone's taking drugs and they're like, I'm sorry, but I just took the whole lot, because there's an amount of money or an amount of something, and it's like, listen, this doesn't weigh up. So you could be dealing with a Libra and you're like, look, I've took the whole lot. I'm sorry, but I just took it. So man. Are these relating to anything to do with us? No point looking at that because these are just coming in. But like, I keep hearing like, sorry, if you haven't met the channel before, this is just the channel section. There isn't a tarot reading in this bit. That comes up very soon. But there is one towards the end that I will explain. But I've took it. I've took everything. And I took the whole lot. Now, you really, I don't know if you're anything to do with a Leo. If you do go over to Patron and you watch their soul contract. Because someone had the whole lot compared to someone that didn't. Okay? And it was Libra and loads of people involved, and it was like, look, I took the whole lot. Like, now I don't know if this is drugs, because it's kind of coming up for the Leo reading, where this person had at the top had everything, like money, success, new person, fame, fortune, or like I've just took the money and a run, or I've just took the whole lot. Like they keep saying, I've just took the jackpot. Now Jackie, or the jackpot, and I've just took the Jackson, or I've just took off to Jacksonville. I've just took off running, meaning I just took off and I left. I just fucking took everything with me. TVs, cooker, fridge, money. Fucking, some of you have just got divorced from somebody, is really what I feel. And that, because it feels like winner took all. And it like, I had a lot to lose and I went to prison. I mean, what's that? I went to jail, or I went to prison, or I went to Gale, or like a gale force wind, and it took everything, and I've just got an insurance claim and I got all that, because it feels like that this thing just comes, like this tornado, like just goes shoo, and it takes everything up, and it, like, so it just took everything. Like it took the house, it took the fucking roof off, it's a bit like Bill, no, what was that where I mean this might have been that wave that I said that came crashing in with a lot of people, so I hope not. So I don't know if these are past, present or future messages, but they should be for February, Cancer. But I'm hearing that this whirlwind, or this whirlwind romance just came in, waltzed in, took everything, pissed off and took the whole lot. Like, now whether this is drugs and they came in and they ate all the food, or like this was a thief and they came in, they took the food, they took the money, they took the fridge, they took the cooker, they took the cleaner, they took the child, they took everything. Like this thing... Or Stephen? No. But I'm 7. But like took everything. Like the king. The king took everything. The King of Cups, King of whatever. But the king took everything. It's like you took everything from me. You took my virginity. What on earth? You took my virginity. You took my house. You took my home. You took my TV. You took my children. You take my breath away. You take my breasts away? I mean, really? What on earth is that? Is there anything left of this person? Did they die? Did they die? I don't know. Because I'm hearing that someone either like got a payout for like someone that passed and they ended up getting a load of money for something, or they gambled and they won shitloads of stuff, and someone's saying, where'd you get all that stuff from? Or someone's been hiding the amount of money that they got, or hiding, definitely to do around Libra, like hiding the amount of success or money that they've got. Or like doesn't tell everybody how much money they have or how much success they have, because I feel like that there might have been a divorce here. Well, I mean, because they keep saying was, and I normally channel for the future, so I don't know, you'll have to work that one out, Cancer, but I keep hearing like I took everything from you, everything, like it literally left someone high and dry, which would also be the artist that sung High and Dry, which was someone that drinks as well, or Briggs, or drinks, but like dregs, they took everything, like just like fucking necked the whole lot and had to dregs as well, or kegs, and I mean there's man, there's someone that's dropping things in drinks. I don't know, what is this, Rohypnol? Or is it drinks? Or is it like drugs? And they took the whole lot. And they overdosed and it took their life. Because that did come up in Leo's reading. That somebody takes or took everything. And well, I mean, that came up for their soul contract. So I can't tell you these timelines. But somebody either took or takes the whole lot, winner takes all, and they took everything. And they took a huge risk or gamble. And if it was they took a risk and a gamble, and it was around a Capricorn, they took the whole lot when they were only supposed to take some of it. But they didn't. They took everything. Now this is either money, fame, success, fortune, or they took the children, or they took a drug overdose, and this person could have gone over. That's what I'm saying, and it came up through the Leo reading that they actually went over, like, or they won the like jackpot of the someone from Wimbledon maybe, the Open, or like they won the, what do you call it, rollover. They won the rollover week, so they probably won the lottery in certain ways, or Laura, or like, because I keep hearing that something left, and it took someone by surprise. It just took them by surprise, and they're like, fuck. I really do pick up that you're losing someone, or you're. I'm sorry, but they did say about to, or like about to lose it, and some of you have already lost. Because these are mixed messages around court, drugs, a divorce, sanity. Like, it took everything from somebody. Like, they took everything, like the whole lot. It's kind of like someone just like shut up shop and just moved, or like all of a sudden the person really isn't there anymore, and they're like, hold on a minute, 1 minute you were here and the next minute you're living somewhere else. What, with fucking loads of everything, and I don't have that? Why is that? Because, man, I mean, I don't know if someone's dealing drugs and then all of a sudden they have like a huge dump of money and they're like, ooh, it's like we've got everything now. You know, I don't know what this is, because I've got to let you know, if you've watched Patron, there was someone at the top that was involved with a Leo energy, where they'd got everything. Like, this person had got like the King of Cups twice, the Sun twice, like it was everything, compared to another energy that didn't. And I don't know if this is, because you can watch them inwardly as well, from Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, because we also go through what your partner wants from you and what they've got, and new people and stuff. But like, it feels like that I've got someone new, and I've got like a new person. You know, I've got a new person on mind, and I'm sorry, but I've left and I've gone and I'm focused on someone new, and I'm sorry, but it's too late. I've gone, because I'm hearing it's too late, baby, it's too late. Ba da ba 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 ba. Like, it's too late, baby. Like, nobody puts baby in the corner. Leo, you see, backing me into a corner. You backed me into a corner, and you fucking said you wasn't going to do it, but you did. And now, because you came out with this before, Cancer, or someone did, where I said the best made plan fails and stuff. I think that was Libra. And I told people that someone's going to get led up the garden path pretty much. And they're going to trust somebody, and they're going to sell out to this person, or sell drugs, or sell out to them, and hold that and say, I know what's been going on in the family, and I know everything that's been going on. And then I did warn people and say, but, you know, your karma will take you by surprise and you won't even know. You know, so you can't change your karma. It's there for a reason. And, you know, by surprise, you're like, oh, fuck, oh, man, why couldn't I have changed that? And you're like, no, too late. Karma struck, right? So the chameleon struck. So you've got this energy where I think before I was saying that be careful about this person, because they come back in and they waltz back in, and they get you to sell out with their greatest lie or anything like that. Elijah, is that you? What's happening around you lying, or someone lying to you? But like, they come back in, and they like, they take the whole lot and leave someone with nothing. Like, they take their money, their cooker, their fridge, their children, or they take, I don't know, they, because it was about, like, I've been selling out for you for ages, holding this secret, and now you fucking turned against me. You've turned against me, and I was the one that was holding all this in for you. I was the one that was up standing up for you and everything else, and you know, I was the one that was always backing you and keeping this lie and everything else a secret. And because I was keeping it a secret, and now you come back into my life and you now turn it all upside down and blatantly now lie to me, and then you piss off with everything, and now I'm left with nothing at all, where I was keeping up a lie for you, where I was trying to, like, well, falsely really look after someone that you shouldn't been. And that's where that came up in the Leo reading, where it was about overstaying your welcome. Have I already done your reading, Cancer? No. Who did I do? That came up twice. I'm sure it's for Cancer. No. It was overstaying your welcome. Have I done your reading? Man, see, I get confused with the same messages merging into one. I really don't think that I have. Did I say that in one of your readings? Anybody help? Please help. I need somebody. But like I said, fuck, I can't even remember what I said now, because my brain has just slipped into some sort of time warp where I'm thinking, damn, I really haven't got time to do this if I've already done it again. You know. But like, yeah, it's kind of merging into that, and I can't even remember what I was saying now. Like the big lie and everything else, and like protecting someone, and they came in and you sold out to them, and then they deceived you. You know, they deceived you, or someone that was Jewish, or Julian, or Juju, or Voodoo. Who knows? Labyrinth. But somebody just waltzed in, took everything, pissed off, and went and took the whole lot. And now this is either drugs or something like that. And yeah, it's because it feels like, because the Leo reading, they had where this someone fell over, like falls over, fell over, like just left someone at the bottom of the stairs and said, "Oh, you just fell over. Just leave them, just leave them to cope on their own. Just leave them." And it's like, yeah, but you came here in order to look after me and support me, and then you just pissed off and went. Like, where did you go? You just, all of a sudden, I had your arm, and it went. So I don't know if someone's physically died, and this is at work or something, or like you helping someone out, right, very frivolous or something, like, oh, come on, sweetheart, and then all of a sudden you're like, ha, and they fall over, and you're like, shit, I mean, that's a Del Boy and Rodney move, isn't it? You know, from Holy Fools and Horses. Hey, up, Trig, come on, that cool, bruv, we're in here. And he goes to rest on the bar like that, but the barmaid had walked out the bar and left the hatch up, and he didn't know that. And this woman's coming over and she's real sexy, and all of a sudden he goes like that and falls on the floor. Hey up, Trig, act cool, you know what I mean, lad, we're in here. So it's because it's about drinking or drugs or like falling through the bar or fucking chuck someone through it. I mean, well, that sounds like one of my mates. You know, oh dear. I love one of my mates to death. He's a Cancerian. Cracks me up, bruv. Y'all mess about with him, bruv. He'll pick you up and throw you into the bar. He'll throw you into the bar. Get in there. Get in there, Pisces. Someone's just bundled someone straight into the back of a van. Or like, I don't know, like bundled it all in. And just like, you bundled it all in. You got everything in there, ain't you? As well, you might want to join my Patron, because I've got everything in there. But like, you've got everything in there. You see, again, it comes through with the Leo. Why have you got everything and I don't have everything? Or why are you getting all of this? Well, that's the... You're going to have to watch that reading, because I'm not going to tell everybody. But like, how come you've got everything? You see, your soul contract will be your soul contract of a masculine, feminine energy, of where who wins, who loses. As a human, you will be pissed off. But as an energy, you have to have one that receives everything as one that loses everything, right? And that's why I do that, okay? And it's about that I won and took everything, or I've got everything, and you're now left with nothing. And like I said, if you watch those readings, you can watch them invertedly for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and see the stories, put them together. And that's why I kind of do that, okay? Because you can still pick, it's up to you. But like, as I'm saying, you can still pick, it's up to you. You got Libra here, like you're still choosing. Someone's still choosing. Like, do I pick you or do I pick them? Or do I pick M? Or do I pick Emily? Or do I pick... Who do I pick on? Oh man, what on earth is this, Cancerian? So I can't get away from it, guys. You've kind of got this I can't get away. You're overstaying, you're welcome. That was it. Thank you. Who did that reading come up for? You've overstayed your welcome. You've overstayed your welcome. Like, you'd stay here too long. You know, you come in and then you piss me off and then you just leave and you take everything and now I'm left with nothing. It's kind of like, yeah, well, thanks very much for the favours, but, you know, see you later. And you're like, what do you mean, see you later? You just came here, and now you've got your fill, and now you get off. I mean, what, have you just had sex with somebody, and you come in, you have sex, and you're like, thanks very much, see ya. And you're like, bro, if I'm just a piece of meat, I'm not just here in order for you to have sex and then go. Why are you not staying? Oh, I think I've overstayed my welcome. I mean, what? What is that? Like... You come in, you treat me like a piece of meat, and then all of a sudden you just leave and you go. Why do that? Or why lie? Because I'm hearing why lie, like a white lie, like a secret, it's just a white lie. It's kind of like I can't work it out what on earth it is, because it's like a white lie, like a telltale tip. Chasing their tail. Pisces, Leo. Going around and around in circles. Around and around and around and around and around and around and around. And around we go, doing the same thing. Like a merry-go-round. Or Mary. Anything to do with Mary. But, or Alice. Well, like I said in the other one, who the fuck is Alice? What? Oh man, I keep thinking that I've already done your reading, Cancer. And I haven't. So it must have come up somewhere. Man, I am so distracted at the moment. It's kind of like I'm left speechless. Like, I'm left. I've been left. I've been dumped. I have nothing. Compared to now someone that has everything. Like, you took everything. You took too long. Or you took everything and you left and you went. And now you've come in. You've turned my life upside down. It might be from Australia. But you came in. You took everything. You turned my life upside down. And now you left. What am I supposed to do with that? Or someone just dumped a child on their doorstep and said, what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, it was just me and my kid. I mean, what on earth's that? Why would somebody not accept their child? Unless you're not going through that. Because I keep picking up that you just turned up here with that. Like, why did you just turn up here with that? I mean, is this drugs or a thing? I've got no idea. But what I'm hearing is why did you just turn up with that? Now, is this a person or is it drugs? Because I'm hearing like I'm trying to do well and I'm trying to, you know, really sort myself out. And why on earth did you now just turn up with all that, like drink or drugs? And I'm trying to do well. And why is it now that you're coming into me trying to talk about all the stuff that I've been trying to undo? You see, that's your past as well. When you've been doing well, right, and you've split up, that means that you're not supposed to get together again, right? It means that's why you split up in the first place. 18 on the clock, 2 9s. Virgo may be involved, but you know you're not supposed to get back together, right? It's because you know you it's like ripping off a band-aid again. It's kind of like you feel, you know what? Let's get together and do it again, and then again. And you're not really supposed to do that because then you undo all of the work that you've done, which means I've been healing and I've been getting back together. But sometimes people in their head, they think, you know what, I'm kind of only really healing for the person for when they turn up, or I'm just really healing for when I can go back, meaning I need to detox, recover, I need to go through the 5 of Cups, I need to get through the dark night of the soul just to get through it so I can go back and undo all what I've done. No, when you're healing, you've split up and you've argued and you've divorced and God knows what else. You know, that means that, you know, you don't recover from it and then all of a sudden go straight back into a fucking disaster. No. I mean, you can. You can. But I just kind of feel like that this energy that comes in, takes what they want and then goes. Or, who knows? Who knows? Like, I don't know. Man, why are you confusing me? What did I have? Convict. Connor. The name Connor, or a convict. Or conviction. Or convicted to murder. Or Victor Meldrew. Or like a con artist. Like a con. It just whatever it was, it seemed to be like a con. Like a charades, like a complete con. That's all I keep hearing. Like it was but it is a convict. It is just like convicted murder, or a convicted criminal, or something, or Michael, but smooth, like suave, smooth criminal that just comes in, takes things, and then goes, or sells drugs, or just comes in and leaves. Lee, the name Lee. But like convict, converting things as well, like money, or converting pounds to dollars, or dollars. I mean, is this a tax company or a taxi company, and it's converting, or a conversion, like a room to rent, or fuck me, what on earth is that? Like a conversion rate. Because it keeps saying converting things, like converting, divorcing. For a lot of you, your parents or you or whatnot have been divorced and separated, and you've got a load of money for it because your parents got divorced, or you got divorced. Somebody here got divorced, and it's like we're splitting up we're splitting the team up. Or like we're splitting the band up, we're all going to go a certain ways, and we're all going to have something. Which is what I'm saying, I think somebody died here, and someone's saying, look, you're all going to get something, don't worry, you're all going to have something, right? But it feels like that someone took that and took everything. Like, they're like, you're all going to have something, and this was my wish when I passed or die, or when I did, you're all going to have something. But then you got people here that like, no, I want everything. Like I took the whole lot, like the whole lot they keep saying, and I don't know if this is someone that's dropping drugs or something, and they shouldn't be, and they took everything, and because they did, this person could have overdosed, or died, or Diana, or Anna. But like, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Michael? But like, it's kind of like you took everything from me. Like you took my job, you took my house, you took my home, you took my money, you took my children. And because you've took all that, there's nothing more that you can possibly come back for and take, because I have nothing more to give you. I mean, I don't know what that is that somebody keeps coming back and taking it. That's what I'm saying. But I really feel like that you've moved on, and that you've like just like, oh fuck it, just have it, just take it all, have everything. I'm gonna start over, pick myself up, blah blah blah. You start moving forward, somebody comes into your energy to undo what you've done. Which means like you've done all of this work on yourself, you've accomplished something, or somebody has. They've accomplished like getting into stage 1 or whatever. There's stage 1 cancer or something. But like step 1 to step 12. And I've just got to step 1 and I've just kind of like started feeling better. And you fucking rock up here with all of that drugs and all that shit. You know, so yeah, well you want it, don't you? So because I want paying, I want money. You know, yeah, but you might want money and all that. But white, powder, drugs, cocaine. You might want all that. But I was doing well. I was, you know, really trying not to think about it, and I was trying to like do my best to get off that. And there might be a pusher here that kind of says, you know, well, it's up to you, you know, and kind of like waves it in front of people's face, and like people are like, there might have been a complete addict here that might have like, oh, I'll just take everything. And this is why I said to people, and I'm sure I did come up with it in one of your readings, where I said somebody might buy a load of stuff, right? They're detoxing, they go and buy an 1/8 or something, right? And it's a big amount. They're not used to it because they've been detoxing. They take it and think, well, you know what? I'm either one going to take all of it in one day so I can start fresh tomorrow and not have it, But if this is things like heroin and God knows what else, then there might have been a person that what I said back then, and I'm sure it was your reading, where I said, don't buy any, and if you do, you might think, you know what, I'm going to have to make this spread out over 5 days because I can't take it all because I'll overdose. So I'll just get high for 5 days or 5 or 6 days of the week. And let's drink all drugs. And because of that, now this person's hooked again. Hook, line and sinker around a fish. Or a water sign. But like now I'm hooked. Now I'm addicted. I'm addicted to someone. Someone here is decently addicted. I mean, verbally addicted. Addicted to how someone speaks or their voice. But I'm addicted to your love. There's a decent energy there somewhere because I can kind of feel it in the shadows. Like I'm addicted to your love. But I'm hearing though, for a main concern energy that I would normally pick up when I'm channeling, is that somebody here could have either one tried to make it wingspan that we came out with Paul McCartney. They could have tried to make it span out over a period of time and think, well, you know what, I've got all this product and I've got all this stuff, so I've got to make it last, right, until I haven't got any money or whatnot. So I'm going to have to make that last. I mean, this might be money that you're struggling with or somebody is. And they come in and they, like, the fucking addict comes in and takes someone's last tenner, like 10 quid or, I don't know, $10. But comes in and takes someone's last lot of money to pay for their habit. And like, you just took the last lot of my money. You took that out of my child's mouth, or you just took that from my rent box. Or you just took that money and that's the money I had backed and saved for my future, or the money that I had, you know, you took all that and it's like you stole it. Because it feels like someone invites someone over, they come in and they take things from a box and then they go. Or like there's a court case here and it's involving like a divorce and like, you know, you're not having my house, you're not having my home, you're not having my kids, you're not having my stuff, you know. Or like someone's took all their children, their job, their house, their financial, you know, I mean, like I said, it depends on who lost and who won, because you've got these energies of winning and losing people, losing clients, losing things, someone winning, gaining, winning. But you always do because you have masculine energies. You don't have to be a man. But you always have someone that receives as someone loses. So, because the universe will balance that out around star signs of people, thinking, okay, you deserve dharma. You've gone through the war. We've seen what you're doing. It's your turn to receive, and it's your turn to lose, and you won't know those, you know. But for some reason, I keep thinking that a lot of this is where somebody came in and they took their last lot of money, like fucking someone that's trying to feed their kids or their children, or like an addict comes in and tempts people to spend the money that they've got really just for food and just to survive. Somebody comes in very greedily and takes the whole lot because it's a pusher that deals with addicts. And when you deal with an addict, majority of the time they ain't going to have a lot of money to pay, you know. So a pusher or a pimp can make someone that can't afford to pay, either within blood or money. And if money then is taken from rent and God knows what else, it leaves these people fucking desolate with sod all, with nothing. But I don't think this person actually gives a shit, you know. Actually gives a shit. Because if they did, they wouldn't do it. Because it's drugs, for fuck's sake. Because it's drugs. It's take it or leave it, but it's tempting and it's alluring. And it's messing up people's lives because some here are trying to do best and do well and stay away from it because this is typical in your energy where siblings will turn up and they'll remind you of like, well, I still drink. And you're like, well, I don't. You know, well, yeah, well, I do, that's alright, innit? And you're like, fuck no, bruv, I'm trying not to. Or people gate crash a house and they're like, what the fuck are you all doing here with all of that? Like, I'm trying to stay away from all of that kind of thing. And it's like, fucking bothered about what you want. You know, it's more about what we want. We want your flat, we want your house, we want a party, we want sausage party, we want everything. And you're like, shit, bro, this person wants cock, minge and everything. I mean, what, is someone going through a transformation altogether of like, I want a cock and balls and minge? I mean, what is that? Is it called Vangita? But like, I want everything. Like, I want it in everywhere, every which hole possible. I want money, house, home. I don't know. I've got no idea who on earth it is that you're dealing with. It's so confusing, Cancerian. Renovating. Some of you are just renovating a house and a home. Like I said, I really think it's this person that's got everything. They're just satisfied with what they've got. Because I'm hearing I can't get any satisfaction. There's no way of getting through to you. There's no way of there's no way. There's no leeway. Lee? The name Lee. But there's no leeway. There's no way. There's no other way. Wow, Jack Johnson. Jackson, Jacksonville, Jackie. But like, one of my favourite songs, by the way. I'm going to have to pick the guitar up and play that at some point. No Other Way by Jack Johnson. When your mind's in a mess, so is mine. I can't sleep because it hurts when I think. And I heard that phrases. How does that go? There's no other way. There's no other way. Yeah, man, one of my favourite songs, but I can't remember the lyrics. But there's no other way. Listen to that song though, Jack Johnson. There's no other way. Like, there's no possible way. There's no other way. Hadaway, hideaway, hidey. But there's no way out. I'm going to have to leave your messages there. I'm sorry it's shorter than the rest, but I have got so many readings to get through. Your reading's very confusing, Cancer, and there's no point me keep trying to blurt out the same kind of questions. They're just telling me that someone's waltzed in, took everything, or you got a feminine energy that's receiving. You got a divorcee, you got a court case on your hands, or it's already happened. You got somebody that could be overdosed on drugs and that they collapsed. Somebody that dumped someone or left someone in the lurch, or took all their money, took their house, their home, their job. Or they keep saying takings, like stealing money out of takings. Like, they come in, they work there, they come in, they go into a little blue box or something, they take money and then they go. You know, fucking hell, you got to be careful of a theft. Like, someone physically stealing money. I don't mean in any other way, I mean that they're physically coming in, into work, or whatever, taking money to pay for their habit. So they're taking it off family members, they're taking it out of a business. Al, if you're watching, be careful. But like, coming into the business, going into a box, taking money, going off and doing what they want, and it doesn't weigh up. They're like, well, don't weigh up. The money's not there. Well, where's it gone? What's happening to it? Someone around you. You know, that's what they're saying. It is somebody that is around you at the moment. Is around you. If nobody's around you and you're on your own, you're cushy, bruv. You're cushy. Because somebody here wins. And if you've got nobody here around you that's proper devious or anything else, then there's nothing else that they can take. But it's a very weird energy. Okay, Cancer. So, that's your intergalactic channel messages of stuff that is either presently happening. For some of you, I really feel that this one may be. If not, it's coming up. So be well. I mean, if that person's been doing that, they're coming back for more. Right? So be careful. Heads up. If they've done it once before, they're going to do it again. If they've done it again, be careful because they're doing it again. They're going to be doing it again. So you can catch them. Right? So, you know, catching tiger. Something like that. Catching a tiger's eye. Or catching a tiger. Leo. Catching a Leo. Some of you are going to catch a Leo doing it again. Oh, fuck if I know, bruv. Y'all just crack on. But catching a Leo, do it. or catching their towel, telling tales, telling lies, spinning lies, Elijah, or telling lies, telling whatever. Anyway, so that's that. So we are now going to go into your soul contract, but it only goes over to the full access bundle on Patreon. You can find the link below. But we do a spread for you, spread for your partner, what they want, what they don't want. Okay, we try and relate them to both. Okay, if there's single stuff that comes up as well, because there has been in the Leo energies, one person was single, moved on, blah blah blah. You're gonna have to watch them, but again, I do whatever I can. Give as many questions as I can, many answers to whatever it is. Things will change when it comes up with a monthly reading. Probably the same kind of stuff spread, but the bi-weeklies are going to be more of a sort of questions, I feel. But anyway, thanks for sticking in there, guys. If you want to join, you can, and the link is below to Patreon. All right, it's on the full access bundle. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon.